Welcome to Saxon Math Course 1, Lesson 11. Today we're talking about problems about combining and separating. Our objectives for this lesson: after this lesson you should be able to identify the addition pattern in word problems about combining, follow the four-step method to solve word problems about combining, write an equation to solve a word problem about combining, identify the subtraction pattern in a word problem about separating, follow the four-step method to solve word problems about separating, and write an equation to solve a word problem about separating. Some review from our last lesson. Remember, thermometers are an example of scales, also speedometers or a bathroom scale. Those are all examples of scales that you need to figure out what the scale is counting by before you can figure out the number that's shown. We talked about sequences, which are made up of terms that follow a rule, and we used only two different kinds of rules, adding and multiplying rules. And then our even and odd numbers, remember 0 is an even number, and then you count by twos. So let's talk today about combining word problems first. So combining word problems follow a sum plus some more pattern. There's that pattern right there, you can see. If the word problem is missing the sum or the sum more numbers, you have to subtract because that's a missing number in addition. And we've been learning already all year that if you're missing one of those addends, you subtract. If you're missing the total at the end, then it's just an addition problem. You just need to add the other two numbers. Here's an example. Katya had 734 stamps in her collection. Then her uncle gave her some more stamps. Now she has 813 stamps. How many stamps did Katya's uncle give her? So we put that into our pattern. Notice we are missing the some more number, how much she got from her uncle. So it's a missing number in addition, we need to subtract. So we find out that her uncle gave her 79 stamps. Problems about separating follow a beginning amount minus some went away pattern. Here's that pattern. You start with an amount of something, you take some of it away, and then what's left is your answer. So if we're missing the sum went away number or the what remains number, what's left, you're going to subtract to find the answer. If you're missing the beginning amount, then you're going to add to solve that. Here's an example. Waverly took $37 to the music store. She bought headphones for $26.17. How much did Waverly have left? We put that into the pattern. Our beginning amount is $37. The amount spent is the amount that went away, $26.17. So what remains is what we're looking for. And if you look up here, if we're missing the what remains, we subtract. And we find out $10.83 is what's left. That's all for today's lesson. Make sure you do your practice problems, put any questions you have in the discussion section, and we'll talk about them in class. We'll see you in lesson 12.